to my channel. This is my 30-week pregnancy update. Sorry if you hear a bit of noise in the background, but Ralph isn't back at preschool till tomorrow and this is the only day I get to film, so I'll be doing it with Ralph in the background. Say hello. So happy new year. I hope 2018 is going to be a good one for you all. I'm actually starting to feel quite nervous now that we're in this year because I'm having a baby this year. And I think last year I could forget about it a little bit, like the whole giving birth thing. You're like, oh, that's next year, that's next year. Obviously I'm not actually giving birth, I'm having a cesarean, but now the reality is like, oh, I'm going to be doing this soon. And yeah, I feel quite nervous. I think the reality of it all has just really hit me. I'm feeling very big, very pregnant, very emotional. Clothes are not fitting me. So I'm having a bit of a stress. And you know when you go for your wardrobe and you just pull everything out and you try it on and you chuck it all off, and I'm like, Craig, nothing fits me anymore. So yeah, I've had a few of those moments. So I'm wearing this maternity like t-shirt dress, which is from ASOS, because what I'm finding is that although maternity jeans are great, and I've got the ones that like come up around your waist, like over the bump, the actual jean line where your jeans finish, like the waistband bit, sits under my bump, and that is right on my old cesarean scar, and I'm finding that so uncomfortable at the moment. And it's just making me think, like, when I actually have another cesarean, I am not going to be able to wear them jeans for a while because I am not going to want anything sitting on that scar. So I'm trying to get a few bits that fit, like go with like leggings, and this is just so comfy. So I've got like maternity leggings on, and then this is just like a t-shirt dress. I hate that I'm all in black, but I'm comfortable, and that's the most important thing. So I'm going for comfort now. So in terms of how I'm feeling at 30 weeks and my pregnancy symptoms, I haven't really got many. I'm actually feeling really good. Just a bit of heartburn when I first go to bed. But I feel like there's certain foods that if I eat them in the evening, they will make that worse. So I've just been avoiding them, and then that's not been too bad at all. But yeah, just a bit tired really, but that could have been because of our Christmas. We had a really crazy Christmas, didn't we? We had lots of people over on Christmas Day. We did dinner for 19, which you might have seen if you watched any of my vlogs. So yeah, the whole run up to Christmas was busy, and this little one's been a bit of a pickle this week, haven't you? So I've had quite full-on mum life, but no, other than that, I'm feeling really good. So the baby's apparently settling into the birth position now, and the head is meant to be down, which kind of makes sense to me because I feel like the baby has moved, and I'm getting loads more like kicks up in this area, which would explain like the head's down and like the legs are all now up here, and I'm getting really sort of strong kicks like in this bit, and sometimes like they really take my breath away, like they're really strong. But I can feel that the baby's kind of gone down, even though my bump's still quite high. I can feel more pressure low, and it makes me just literally want to walk around holding my belly up like this. Another thing, I'm really feeling the baby have hiccups, and I probably have felt them before but didn't really associate it with hiccups, but now they're a little bit stronger. I know that that is what it is, and it is hiccups, and it's just like, feels like just tiny little bubbles that are just like popping all the time. Was that your bottom? Yeah. Wow. Do you know what? I feel like I'm looking at this one different. Like, he's still my baby, but he just seems so grown up at the moment. And I know when the baby comes, you're going to seem so big. I don't know, I'm worried about my relationship with Ralph changing, and I love him so much, you know, and you just feel like, will I love a new baby as much as I love him, which sounds so crazy because, I don't know, it's just feeling a bit emotional. I love you.
I love you, Stinky.
Stinky Poo? You're the Stinky Poo.
I love you, Stinky Poo.
I feel like I'm worrying about the baby a little bit as well now. Like, my last scan was at 20 weeks, And it just feels so long ago that, you know, when you're just like, is everything okay? Does it have 10 fingers and toes? You know, is everything developing normal? And you just don't know, do you? And I just think until it's there and you see it, you just have these worries. But yeah, it's just all becoming very real. Oh, I've got a sticker. So it's quite normal to be clumsier during pregnancy. Now, I'm quite a clumsy person anyway, so it gives me an excuse to be clumsy, but that's just because, like, obviously you're heavier and the weight of your baby bump, it changes your center of gravity. So just be aware of that and yeah, just be careful. So here is my 30-week baby bump, and as I said, I feel massive. My bump has really popped in these last couple of weeks. And what I've noticed is that I'm starting to get the brown line down my belly as well. And that line is called the linea nigra. And apparently you always have a white line down your belly, which you probably don't ever notice. But as your skin gets hyperpigmented during your pregnancy, due to your hormones, it actually makes that line go darker. But it should fade away a couple of months after you've had the baby. So the line goes from like your pelvis up to your belly button, and apparently there is an old wives' tale that if the line stops under your belly button, that means you're having a girl, and if it goes over your belly button, it means you're having a boy. Well, mine clearly goes over my belly button. It did with Ralph as well. Obviously there's no science to this, but that would say boy. But do you know what? Everyone thinks I'm having a girl, everyone. And I feel like I'm getting really excited to find out. Like, I love the fact we still don't know, and we're gonna have this massive surprise on the day. Yeah, I can't wait. So moving on to the baby, obviously my growing belly will indicate that the baby is getting a lot bigger, and it actually weighs about 3 pounds now and is about the size of a butternut squash. So the baby's growth is actually going to start slowing down because, as I said last week, it is almost at its birth length, but it will continue to put on weight till it's born. So obviously I'm going to get a lot bigger and heavier, but its tiny organs are still got plenty of developing to do, especially its lungs. So I haven't actually weighed myself for a couple of weeks. I don't really want to after Christmas, but it is normal to put on about £1 a week in these last couple of months. And also the baby's need for nutrients is at its greatest in this final growth spurt. So yeah, new year, I'm gonna start eating healthy again, loads of veg, fruit, everything that the baby needs. So that's it, my 30-week update. I feel like it's countdown now. But thank you all for your lovely comments. I do love reading them and hearing how your pregnancies are going. And if you haven't done so already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel and follow along this journey with me. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!